And one day my mom came home and I'm like, Mom, there's this crazy lady, and she keeps emailing me and saying, hey, I work for Carson Daily Productions, and she's like, well, why don't you give her a call? I'm like, I didn't think of that. I just keep deleting her emails. I'm not even gonna bother. See, this is how I think, and I'm so messed up like that. So yeah, I finally called her, and it seemed to check out, right? And that's when I got really excited. But for the first 3 months until I actually received my development deal contract, I didn't believe it. I'm like, this is too good to be true. I kept my job, you know what I mean? I didn't tell anybody about it. And at the time when I made the Everything Changes video, which is not a goodbye video, I don't know why people keep saying, I thought you were leaving YouTube. But even in the thing, even in the video, I say I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm gonna continue to make videos. I'm just making a statement that I got this contract. And oh no, what ended up happening with that was when I got the contract, I hadn't actually signed it yet. And it was after so many months of waiting. I was so excited. I just wanted to burst my bubble. Like, I had to tell someone. And really at the last minute, I just kind of made that. I wanted to tell people. And Ruth, Carson's VP, gets a call the next day, not knowing I had done this, made this announcement, because they were going to do it officially when I signed it through Variety.com. And she gets a call from someone saying, oh, you signed Brookers, I love her. And she's like, what? She's like, no, I didn't. And she goes, yeah, she made a video saying she's working for Carson Daily now. And Ruth calls me and she's like, she has this tone. She's like, Brooke, what did you do? I'm like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that, huh? And at that time, like, it exploded. Millions of people had already seen it. And I'm like, oh boy.
For those unaware, can you explain the concept behind It's Your Show?
It'sYourShowTV.com is a website where you make videos and win refried beans. I wish. No. You can win weekly prize money of $1,000 or $100,000, which is quite a bit of money.
That's amazing amount of
You
money.
could buy $100,000 menu French fries.
How? And
right?
what's the well, obviously it's not called the dollar menu over here. It's
what do you guys call it?
The 99p board, or something equally as imaginative. I don't go to McDonald's, I avoid it.
Well, now we have fry pods at Burger King. That's
Pods.
interesting. Like the iPod, it's shaped like an iPod, but it's like a French fry.
So, how has the reaction been to It's Your Show?
I don't know. Well, at first, I think that the reason they moved so quickly with the website, I was a little bit concerned at first because they opened it before they had any videos or really any content on there at all, and I was like, why would they do this? But now I see why, because everything is moving so fast with the internet, you know what I mean? And they really are, and I think they just want to be the first ones to just jump on this idea of making, this into possibly even a TV show, which we're gonna do. Hopefully. I don't know, it's a pretty cool idea now. More people are going there. It's starting to get pretty competitive, yeah, it's pretty cool.
So what's your role in the grand scheme of things then? What do you do at It's Your Show?
It's so confusing right now. Originally I was going to review user videos and whatnot, and now it's more along the lines of, okay, let's see where this goes when it goes to TV. It's still questionable what I'll be doing. I'm not really 100% sure. I wish I could tell you because I wish I knew, you know what I mean? But I'm really the first person that has ever been taken from YouTube and given like a mainstream media deal, so it's tricky for them to try and figure out exactly what kind of contract they're gonna have me sign, etc. You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of get frustrated, because with people who are like, oh, you know what, like there was this whole argument over how I didn't deserve a Wikipedia page. Personally, I don't really care. I didn't really understand Wikipedia anyways. I don't really use it that much, so it doesn't bother me.
Wikipedia, but, anyone can update Wikipedia. I could go and write myself into Wikipedia.
Exactly, right? And there was this whole thing with like people who didn't think I deserved one because, this and that. And it's funny because like I really, and I'm not trying to be self-centered or anything, but I really try to think of someone else who's done what I've done. And I can't think of a single person. Everyone else, Lonely Girl, she has a production team behind her, which is sad. If you look at what they produce, that's sad. Like, I'm not trying to say
You
anything
mean
about
there's
me.
more than one person doing that?
Yes, there's more than one person, like they planned that out.
Yikes.
For just what I've done and how I've gotten here by myself, and it's not like I was signed with VH1 or even, MTV, it's NBC. People are always like, oh, you're not the first person, there's so many bands who have gotten deals and whatnot, but it's like, yeah, all those people have other people helping them, even if it's just their friend or not. I'm in this by myself.
Okay, so how did you get on with the questions that I set you at the top of the interview?
The question?
If you've just tuned in, as apparently Brooke just has, at the top of the interview, I asked her to give me the 13 times table
math.
from 1. Yes, math from 1 to 12.
Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this or not.
Take your time.
I feel like I'm in the front of the class, and the teacher's like, okay, now write your answers out for last night's homework, and I don't have them because I didn't do them. Not that I didn't do them, but okay.
Quit stalling.
Okay. 1 times 13 is 13.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
That's
2
correct.
times 13 is 26.
Mhm.
3 times 13 is 39.
Yes.
I got 4 times 13 is 52.
Mhm.
Right?
That's spot on.
5 times 13 is something.
Well, we need a number.
65.
5. Yes.
6 times 13 is 78.
Mhm.
7 times 13 is 91. 8
you-
times 13 is 104. 9 times 13 is
You're a
117.
beast, really.
10 times 13 is 130. 11 times 13 is 143. And 12 times 13 is... I didn't do that one.
We do it now.
100 and something. 156.
Spot on. There you go. We've slayed your demon.
No, that demon's always going to be there because you gave me time to write those down.
You've had long enough to do those.
I've had long enough.
But with your brain now almost mentally completely burnt out,
Mhm.
I just got enough time to ask you what is next for Brookers. I hear you're currently writing.
Yeah, actually, I have quite a few script ideas that I've been writing down, and nobody knows about those but me. Like, I am even going so far as to mail these to myself, every little note I make, to make sure that if anything happens in the process of me doing this, if someone else creates this idea, then I can be like, look, I did this first. You know what I mean? I've been working hard on this, and I have the proof. You know what I mean? Legally, I have the proof. And what I'm excited about is, why I'm so excited about going into film is because what people have seen that I've done, it doesn't seem like I put a lot of thought into the career choices that I make, as far as like only deciding to put funny material on YouTube. But the only reason I ever did is because I knew that I literally couldn't make something serious with the equipment that I had. You know what I mean? That's why I chose to do those things. And I have a very intense imagination, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, my ideas are just out there, and I'm really excited, maybe one day to hopefully make a film. And I really hope I get to see these go into production, and it's going to cost so much money. I hope I can afford it.
Well, we eagerly look forward to them, and thank you very much for joining us today, Brookers, on Thank Tonto. It's Friday. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully we can catch up again very soon. And
hopefully, go try some goldfish if you can. I'll send you some.
I don't think I want to. I'll pop down the aquarium.
No. Man arrested for eating goldfish.
Brookers made me do it.
Me. Yeah. Brookers told me not to do my homework too, and I didn't do it.
I put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I put it in